Hi friends, Happy New Year's, and I am back with another video. I know it's been a while since I uploaded and recorded, but of course it's New Year's, the best time to start a clean slate and start budgeting and savings and getting back on track. So yeah, how's everyone been doing? For me, same old, just living life, taking it one day at a time. Um, so yeah, let's get into our video. I have my agenda here. Let's see. Okay, so I have my goals page. This year I want to save at least $15,000 at the end of the year. Work on debt snowball if it's not too crazy of a year, and start knocking our debt down. Increasing our credit score to hopefully buy a home, and then just for life and fitness, just overall, get healthy, take more family trips, explore the world, read more, decrease our screen time, and if debt is under control, I want to go back to school and cash flow that instead of having to take out more student loans. So did you guys reach your goal for 2020? Hopefully you hit your saving mark, or pay down debt that you planned to do. But everyone's probably had a rough 2020. I know 2021 isn't going to make anything better. We're just going to walk into it slowly. Okay, so let's take a look at our cash envelope category. So our cash envelopes, we have the same categories. Grocery, $4.50 a month. We're gonna do $2.25 bi-weekly, and in gas, $75 a month, $38 bi-weekly. Household, it's gonna be $100 a month, $50 bi-weekly. Same with personal, dining out, and miscellaneous. And then for my kids, we're doing $40 a month, $20 bi-weekly. That's going to be split between the two of them, so they'll each get $10. Sinking funds, I want to do a family fund envelope. Hopefully with vaccine and everything, we kind of get the spread of COVID under control, and I can take my kids out instead of having them live in a bubble. And then shopping, we're going to do 20. Just for clothes and stuff. Whenever I see clothes, I want to have that money there so we don't have to, go into other funds. Travels, we're going to do 20 also on for the times that we want to take a trip home to visit our family. That would be for gas, food, or anything that we're going to spend while we're traveling. Car maintenance, we're going to do 25 bi-weekly. I want to start saving for Christmas gifts, 20 bi-weekly. And savings is going to be 80 bi-weekly. And then for Mother's Day, I want to get my mom a very nice Mother's Day present. I capped it off at $500, so we're going to do $55 bi-weekly. And then I have a celebration envelope. We're going to do $20 bi-weekly. I had a viewer who said, why make an envelope for every holiday that you're going to celebrate? Why don't you just put a celebration envelope and then just pull money whenever you get stuff for that? So I thought that was a good idea, but I just want to keep the celebration and the Christmas gifts separate, so that's why we have two different envelopes. Okay then, so this year what I'm going to do different is I have included my kids in our budgeting and our savings goal. I am teaching them how to manage money. My son is 9, so whenever we go somewhere, he would always ask, when I tell them, hey, you can get a little something, he's always weary to, pick out something because he doesn't want me to go over budget. And I always tell him that if I allowed him to do something or get something, it's already planned for. So I know with them being involved, they'll hold me more accountable, because my daughter's like a parrot. She'll ask all the time, did you close out the budget? Are you budgeting today? Like, she always asks. So I'm excited to get that going, and hopefully when they get older, they'll be better with money and can save and not have to struggle. Okay, so let me move this to the side. And I have the cash here. I went to the bank, and with a lot of the bank lobbies closed because of COVID, the drive-through didn't have, you know, certain increments of cash. So I think they didn't have 10s and they didn't have like 50s. So I had to, you know, get a bunch of 20s, 5s, and 1s. Okay, so we should have $763, I think. Okay, let's check. So here is 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 700. Let me lay this down. So that's 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. Alright, so it's all there. And then I have my cash envelopes. I did make new cash envelopes for the new year. We switched from the black and white label to a blush pink. I don't know, I've been into blush pink lately. Alright, so let's get started. Grocery is going to be $2.25. Here's our 100, 50, 200, 20, and 25. So I thought about getting my son involved in the video. Maybe he can do the envelope stuffing because he's really good at counting money. He's better than I am because I would have to count it several times just to make sure it's right. And yeah, I think that would be kind of good. So let me know what you guys think about that. So personal is going to be 50. Here's 20, 40, and 50. Do you guys have any new categories you're saving for or anything? And how did the cash envelope system work for you last year? Gas, we're going to do 38, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, and 38. I don't remember the last time I put in gas. I swear I don't go anywhere. I just stay at home. I only leave the house if I have to. And, you know, that's like a big if. Like, we're out of something, then I have to leave the house. Even then, I always think about, I should have Instacart, you know, send stuff. Just because I don't want to go out. And household is 50, 20, 40, 45, and 50. And then next is miscellaneous, and it's also 50, 20, 40, 45, and 50. And then this is my dine out. I messed up on the label, so I just chopped it off. 20, 40, 45, and 50. Alright, so that is it for our cash envelopes. I'm going to lay this to the side. Whoa, the glare. And then we're going to do our sinking funds. Okay, so shopping, it's going to get 20. And then for all our sinking funds, you know, if we're tight that week and we don't have enough to stuff it, it's not a big deal. Travel is also 20. I just rather have the money there when we need it. Family fun is also 20. But the important ones that needs to be stuffed is savings and Mother's Day. So we'll stuff those before we stuff anything else if we were tight. So car maintenance is 25, 20, and 25. Christmas is 20. Celebration is going to be 20. Oops. There we go. Savings, we're doing 80, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Sorry guys, I'm rusty. I'm dropping things. I'm struggling to get the envelopes open. Bear with me, please. Mother's Day is going to be 55, 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. I can't wait to get her a gift. I usually don't do anything big for her, but this year I wanted to get her something because yeah, she is, I know that she'll cry, big or small. She's a big crybaby when we do something nice for her. And then celebration is 20. I'll put this here, and then I have this money left, and this should be for my kids. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. So I don't have an envelope for them because usually after I get done recording, I'll have them come get their allowance. So yeah, this is my sinking funds. I'll stick it here until I can get to the store and get a hole puncher. I still have my $1,000 emergency fund in place. I want to increase it, maybe like with the stimulus or tax refund. So I want to increase it for another $1,000. Just so you know, I know $2,000 isn't much, but at least it won't put me back in the hole. You know what I mean? And then I already have our $5 saving challenge that I start putting away. I think there's $35 here. And then whenever income tax season comes, I have, what is it? For my tags, my car tags. I want to fully fund that. I want to pay my insurance up for the year. Just start chipping away at debt, just so we have more money left over to stuff, you know, our envelopes and just to save. I'm just really excited what this new year is going to bring in regards to growth and savings. Yep. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back and thank you for sticking with me and watching. If you are new, please consider subscribing. I promise to be more active in uploading and recording videos, but you know, last year was just a lot, and I mean, it's a lot every day, but at least this is, you know, therapeutic and a way to help me de-stress. Alright then guys, have a good one. Bye.